Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. So today I am making a replica of a card I made a few days ago. I just flashed it up on the screen, and my friend Elizabeth said, I really like that, and I wondered if you would make another one of those. So I'm going to be doing that today. It's going to be a little bit different, but the basis is going to be the same. I'm going to be using some alcohol inks and the same bird stamp. This is from Woodware. Told you I'm really obsessed with their stamps. I'm making a 5 by 7 inch card, which means it's 10 inches long and 7 inches up and down, and you score it at 5 inches. And I've already stamped the inside with Thinking of You from the set Creative Times Floral Sayings. So get that out of the way so we don't need that anymore. And Elizabeth, I have my bucket here. I'm going to put my markers in it when I finish with them. That way they won't roll away. But I wanted to have them out so I could look at them as I go. So I thought what I would do first is my bird. And I did the bird the last time in blues. And I'm going to stick with that. And I'm going to use, this is a Spectrum Noir IB2. And I'm just going to kind of go around the outer edge of my bird with this color. I'm not using any kind of special paper. I'm using the Recollections 110 pound weight cardstock from Michaels, and I like it for using markers. I'm going to do a little bit more on the back with this. And I like it for markers, and I like it in general. It's a nice cardstock that's pretty weighty. Makes me happy when I use it. So, oops, forgot to do my little feathers. Do just the tail ends of those. And the last time I did this bird, I made some changes halfway through it, so I'll have to kind of wing it this time. GT1 is the next color. What I mean by that is when I was doing it the last time, I kind of said, oh, okay, that looks good, and then all of a sudden I went, oh, that doesn't look good, so I had to kind of mix things up as I went. So if I happen to do that again today, you'll know it, because in the middle of this I'll be going, uh-oh, it's time for me to rethink. And I'm coloring the rest of the bird in with this color. I like this color. It's kind of a bluish green, greenish blue. And then the other color that I'm going to put in there is going to be from the flower. I think I might, I don't know. Wing it. Ha! With a bird, wing it. Get it? Oh, that was a funny one. That's pretty pathetic when you laugh at your own stupid jokes. Jeepers creepers, I'm losing my mind. Okay, so that was GT1, and this is going to be TB1. And let's see. That makes, it's like a, it's a bluish purple. I thought I would just kind of fill in his little tail feathers with this. See how I already changed my mind? I was going to do something from the flower, and then I said, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. I didn't even say it, I just did it. Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. You never know. These are the mysteries of being me. I'm going to change this one. It's a little dry. I'm going to go to the other nibby part of this and see if I can get more color out of it. Definitely a lot more color in this part than there was in the other. One of these things has more than the other. Okay, that's that. I think I'm going to use a little bit more of this second color. Go over it just a little bit more. Blend it a little bit. Just a titch. Okay. Then our beak, I'm going to do GB4. It's not really orange, it's more of a gold, but I like it. I thought it was frisky, and so I'm going with it. Man, the glasses I have on are way too weak. Must be from Sandy's circa 5 years ago, because I can hardly see. Hold on, flipping out these glasses for another pair that maybe I can see with. Oh, much better. I can actually see things. And I've had comments on my crazy glasses, and yes, I do wear crazy glasses. I like crazy glasses. I'm going to do these leaves, oh, in LG3. And let's see if I want to do another. Oh yeah, I was going to do a little bit of this DG3. Let's go down the center with that. And then I think I'm going to blend back with the other color again. This little bugger doesn't want to come off. Maybe because I'm pulling the wrong side off. These are the mysteries of life. That blends that darker green out a little bit, I think. Makes it a little bit friskier. Okay. Now, I couldn't decide with my colors for my flower, obviously. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go with this deep red or this orange color, so I got them both out and went, let's just fly with the seat of our pants. So I thought maybe I would just do a little bit of outline of the red, which seems kind of crazy because how are you going to come back from that, right? I don't know. I'm going to try and do just a little bit of outlining of it. And then we'll give it a shot and see if there's a redemption or no. Maybe I can't come back from something so red with something a little less orangey. A little less red, more orangey. That's what I meant. Cheapers, creepers. What am I talking about? So Rich is getting caught up with the videos, and that's making me nervous, so I have to jump ahead of him, get a whole bunch more in the bag so that he never feels comfortable with being almost caught up. I don't like him to feel like he can take a deep breath and go, oh, I'm good, got them all done. Because if he does, then, you know, that means I'm not doing what I need to be doing and getting enough in the bag. That sounds kind of mean, doesn't it? We're going with it anyway. Little dots, okay. Now I'm going to try, that was DR5 if I didn't say that. And DR1, I'm going to do one little line of it and see what that does. I'm not sure. It's red or red. It's supposed to be from the same red family, but it doesn't feel like it is. I know you probably watch people all the time that know what they're doing with this, and they're going, that's not how you blend. And then your response is, well, that's how Sandy does it. She doesn't know what she's doing. She just blends stuff out. She doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, definitely I'm going to need to come up with a darker in-between color here. I'm going to flip to the bigger nib. Well, and then I'm going to get a red in between this coral and the red and make it work in between here. Okay, let me pause and find that. Well, I couldn't find any reds that made me any happier because I messed around a little bit and none of them really screamed my name, so I'm going to go back to the reds that I had, but I think I'm going to try and go over it all with that peach color and see if I can kind of blend a little bit of it out. And if that doesn't work, then we'll go with the blender pen. when in doubt, blender pen, if you know what I mean. Let's see, where's my deep? Must be that one right there, because the cap's off of it. Whoops, a little bit in the background. Going for the blender pen. Just kind of go over the whole flower and just try and blend it out a little bit better. I think all this really does is takes color off, or I don't know what it does really. Seems like that's what it does. It just takes the color off of whatever you're doing. Okay, not bad. Also, if you have a boo-boo like this, I don't know if you can see that, where I had that little bit of orange that went over the line, I just blendered it right out of there. I said see you later to that, and it's gone. Now I'm going to do my background in IB1. FS1. Throw those back in the box. They're back in the box, Elizabeth. I'm teasing Elizabeth because she's such a good friend and so good about keeping me on, knowing where I'm supposed to be putting things, and keeping me on top of my game, because I have things roll away. If you're not familiar with my system is lose things and dig around for them while you all wait. And that's a crappy system, and so she's helping me with it. So there is, oops, I missed a little teeny tiny bit of the background right there. That's better. Anyplace else? Anybody see any place else I missed? Right there, maybe. By his beak. It's easy to miss these little wee spots. You just miss them. Okay. He is ready to go. So I can get that there, out of the way. And then I thought I would put him on this green background. And that's why I did that green leaf, the color green I made. Does that make sense? I think it might. Maybe not. And I'm going to be using the dreaded Dollar Tree sticky stuff. Now I'm going to be using my pokey tool. If you know where I put it, right there. Look, Elizabeth, I put it right where I could find it. Shocking, isn't it? All right, come on. This is the worst stuff. I'm going to be so happy. We're definitely going to be having a party here as soon as I get rid of this roll. Oh, so terrible. If you can see my pokey tool, I'll show it to you in a second if you can't see the amount of this stuff that's accumulated on the end of my pokey tool just since I've been doing it today. Look at that. Wait, can you see that? That's gross. Okay, I'm going to cut my ribbon in half because I don't want to waste a ton of it. And I'll get my tape runner, and we'll put some tape runner on the back, and then we'll put some tape runner where we're going to have our ribbon come out, which is going to be, whoops, it's not the end of the ribbon I wanted. I'm going to have my ribbon right there, and some ribbon on the other side, right there. Okay, so we'll put this piece. Oh boy. Oh, uh-oh. Ooh, that could have been ugly. Get out of there. Get out of there, crazy. Sometimes I'm just a little, like a second away from losing my mind. How's that look? Looks straight to you? Yeah, it looks alright. Okay. That's that. Now let's get our little birdie. I'm going to put our little birdie in a weird place, like off to the side right there. I want it to be different than the other card. And I'm going to put, looks a little crooked, doesn't he? We're not going to worry about that. I'm still going to put a couple buttons. I've got a dog hair right there. I'm going to put a couple buttons up there. I'm going to put, I like to run a little bit of the tape across where my ribbon's going to be, because then it ends up so that it lays down better once I have my bow. Cross your fingers, you know how I am with bows. Okay, well, it's not horrible. Okay, so I have some Beacons 3-in-1 glue that I'm going to use, and I got these buttons from Stampin' Up! And these little flowers, and I just found a place on eBay that you can get these flowers, and I thought it'd be fun to put the button in the middle of the flower in the middle of the button. So I'd already put the glue on, so you didn't have to sit through that part. And then I'm going to just glue the whole piece onto the card. I wanted to get the flowers situated first, because if you're not familiar with Beacons 3-in-1, it's very, very sticky. It's a lot like hot glue. The only difference is it's not hot, but it has the same strings and the same things that drive you crazy, if you know what I mean. This will make your card stick up a lot, so if you're going to stick it in the mail, this isn't going to be the best plan. Oh, jeepers. Look at that mess. It just wanted to play with me. So there is our card, and make sure nothing's sticky underneath. Here's our envelope, and I'm going to put some of this washi tape. I got this washi tape at the Dollar Tree, so it's not the world's best, but I like the color of it. I think it looks nice with this card. And you know, I'm a big fan of the washi tape. I think it just adds a little something that your envelopes need. I don't know. That's what I think. And I could make those envelope liners, but I'm not inclined to do that. I've tried to do those, and they're just too much work for me. I'm too lazy, I guess. Forgot this, Elizabeth. Don't be mad, I didn't do it yet. I made this for you. So there is our card. It's not exactly like the other one, Elizabeth, but it's close. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you give it a thumbs up and subscribe and tell your friends about me on social media. If you didn't know, I'm on Instagram now. It's Crafting for Almost Everyone. I have a blog, Crafting for Almost Everyone, and Facebook. You'll never guess what it is on Facebook. No. Yes, it is Crafting for Almost Everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.